What's good, Raider Nation? Get ready to lose your minds because the Las Vegas Raiders just added a weapon that's got me buzzing. Raheem Mostert, the running back with chip on his shoulder and fire in his soul. Teaser time. This dude ran for 21 touchdowns in 2023, and now he's ours. But after a rough 2024, is he still got that juice? We're diving into this blockbuster signing today. Fam, picture this. Back in 2023, Mostert was a league-wide terror, tearing up defenses with the Miami Dolphins like it was nothing. Then 2024 hit, and things got quiet, too quiet. Now he's landed in the silver and black, telling the world via Zoom, I could show you better than I could tell you. That's the kind of grit we live for, Raiders fans. So what's the scoop? Is he a backup, a leader, or a sleeper ready to explode in 2025? Here's the hook. Mostert's not here to be the 2023 superstar full-time. He's here to bring depth, wisdom, and a spark when we need it most. From his monster 220-yard, 4 TD game against Green Bay in 2020 to his battles with injury since, this guy's a warrior with a story. We're breaking it down in 15 wild scenes. Stick with me, because this is Las Vegas Raiders news you can't miss. Flashback to January 2020, the NFC Championship game. Raheem Mostert, then a 49er, steps onto Lambeau Field and turns it into his personal playground. He's darting, weaving, bulldozing. 220 yards and 4 touchdowns later. The Packers are toast, and Mostert's a legend. That's the guy we just signed, Raider Nation. Fast forward to 2023 with the Dolphins. 21 touchdowns, 1,000-plus yards, a Pro Bowl caliber season. The man was unstoppable, a human highlight reel who could juke a defender out his cleats or power through a wall. We're talking elite speed and vision, stuff that made defenses sweat. That's the Mostert we dream of, right? But 2024 threw a curveball. Only 2 TDs, a backup role, and a quiet stat sheet. What happened? Here's the deal. Injuries and a shaky O-line in Miami slowed him down last year. Not his fault. Now he's with the Raiders, and he's hungry. Last year wasn't up to my standards, he said Wednesday. I'm feeling really good coming into this offseason. Can he turn back the clock? Drop your thoughts below. Let's get this combo popping. Let's set the scene. It's March 20th, 2025, and the Raiders offseason is heating up. Raheem Mostert's on a Zoom call with the media, rocking that silver and black swagger, and he's dropping truth bombs. I always have a chip on my shoulder, he says, voice steady, eyes locked in. This ain't just talk. This is a man ready to prove doubters wrong. He's not hiding from 2024. Yeah, it was a down year, stuck behind a struggling line with just 85 carries. Sports Info Solutions says he faced contact at the line of scrimmage on 40 of those runs, 47% of the time. That's a brick wall, not a running lane. But Mostert's not making excuses. He's making promises. I could show you better than I could tell you. That's a battle cry, Raider Nation. So what's his role? The Raiders aren't asking for 21 TDs again. They've got him as a backup with serious upside, depth, leadership, and a vet who's been to the mountaintop. Are you buying this redemption arc? Hit the comments. Tell me if Mostert's got you hyped for 2025. Let's talk fit, because Mostert in a Raiders uniform feels like destiny. Back in San Francisco, he thrived under a system that loved speed and power. Sound familiar? Our new OC, Chip Kelly, knows how to scheme for guys like him. Mostert even said it himself, the run scheme's tailored to what I'm used to. Oh baby, this could be magic. Think about that 2020 playoff run. 220 yards came from a zone read attack that let him hit gaps at warp speed. Chip's offense lives to that. Quick cuts, open lanes, and an RB who can break away. Sure, Mostert's 32 now, but he's not here to carry 20 times a game. He's a thunder to someone else's lightning, and that's a scary combo for AFC West offenses. Here's the suspense. Can he stay healthy? Injuries dinged him post. 2020, knees, ankles, the usual RB grind. But he's feeling really good now, and that's got me dreaming of 10 carries a game, 6-yard a pop, and a couple scores. What's your prediction? Will Mostert ball out or break down? Let's hear it. Zoom in on Mostert's 2024 stats, because the numbers don't lie, but they don't tell the full story either. 2 touchdowns, 373 yards on 85 carries. 4.4 yards a clip ain't bad, but a far cry from 2023's fireworks. Miami's offense was a mess, though. O-line couldn't block. Scheme didn't fit. Mostert was a Ferrari stuck in traffic. Dig deeper. 40 of those 85 runs hit a wall at the line, nearly half. That's not on him. That's a Dolphins fail. Raiders fans, we've seen our own line struggles, but 2025's a fresh slate. Mostert's not the feature back. He's the ace up our sleeve, ready to strike when the scheme clicks. I'm super excited to show my work ethic, he said. That's fuel, fam. Picture this. 3rd and 4. Mostert bursts through a gap, shakes a linebacker, and boom! First down. He's not washed. He's waiting. Do you see him as a game changer off the bench? Drop a comment. I'm dying to know if you're as pumped as I am. Let's rewind. Mostert's no stranger to proving people wrong. Undrafted out of Purdue in 2015, bounced around 6 teams before sticking with the 49ers. Then, bam, 2020 happens, and he's a playoff hero. That chip on his shoulder? It's been there forever, and it's why he fits the Raiders' pirate vibe so damn well. He's 32 now, sure, but RBs with speed age like fine wine when used right. Think Darren Sproles or Frank Gore, vets who thrived in limited roles. Mostert's not here to be Derrick Henry. He's here to be Raheem freaking Mostert, elusive, tough, and clutch. I could show you better than I could tell you. That's a Raider talking, y'all. Here's the twist, leadership. Teammates in Miami call him a locker room rock, calm, steady, a guy who's seen it all. Our young RBs, Zamir White, whoever else. Get a mentor who's punched Super Bowl tickets. Does that fire you up? Tell me, how big is Mostert's vibe for our squad? Now, let's dream a little. Allegiant Stadium, 2025 season opener. Mostert's in the backfield, silver and black gleaming, crowd roaring. He takes a handoff, cuts left, and whoosh, 15 yards before anyone blinks. That's the burst we saw in 2023. And he's hinting it's still there. I'm feeling really good, he says. Oh man, I'm tingling. He's not the every down guy anymore. Maybe 8 to 10 touches a game. But those touches could be gold. Pair him with a power back. And our run game suddenly got layers. Chip Kelly's scheme thrives on versatility. Mostert's the wild card who keeps defenses guessing. Can he hit 500 yards and 5 TDs in 2025? I say yes, what's your call? The suspense builds. One big run, one breakout game, and Raider Nation's chanting his name. That 2020 magic isn't dead, it's dormant. Are you ready to see Mostert unleash it in Vegas? Hit me with your hype level below. Let's talk stats, because Mostert's career is a roller coaster worth riding. Lifetime, 3,513 rushing yards, 6.0 yards per carry, 34 TDs. That 6.0 average is nuts, top-tier efficiency. Even in 2024's down year, he kept 4.4 yards a pop despite a junk situation. This ain't a washed-up has been Raider Nation. Zoom into 2023. 1,012 yards, 21 TDs, 5.5 yard per carry, league-leading stuff. Then 2024's dip, 373 yards, 2 TDs. Context matters, though. Miami's line was Swiss cheese, and he split carries. Now he's with us, and Chip Kelly's drooling over that 6.0 career mark. Tailored to my run scheme, Mostert said. Can you feel the fit? Here's the kicker. At 32, he's still got tread on the tires. 4.4 in 2024 proves it. Not a workhorse, but a weapon. Imagine 600 yards and 6 TDs off the bench. Reasonable, right? What's your stat line for Mostert in 2025? Drop it in the comments. Let's dream big. Switch gears. Why'd the Raiders grab him? Depth, baby. Zamir White's our lead dog, but RB rooms need vets who've been there. Mostert's got Super Bowl scars, 2 trips, 1 ring chase in 2019. He's not just a body. He's a playbook with legs, a guy who knows how to win. Think about 2024's Raiders run game. Solid, but not scary. Mostert add the gear we didn't have. Breakaway speed and playoff chops. I'm always going to have a chip on my shoulder, he said. That's the attitude that turns good teams into great ones. Are we building a monster backfield here? The plot thickens. Injuries are the X factor. He's battled them. Knees in 2021, ankle in 2023, but he's feeling good now. One tweak and we're thin again. Do you trust his wheels for a full season? Tell me. Am I crazy to think he's our secret sauce? Let's paint a picture. Fourth quarter, tie game, Chiefs at Allegiant. Mostert checks in, fresh off the bench. Handoff, bam! He cuts outside, torches a linebacker, and dives to the pylon. Touchdown Raiders. That's the clutch gene he's shown before. 2020 playoffs, 2023's TD spree. It's in him. He's not the 21 TD guy weekly. Nobody expects that. But 5 to 10 snaps a game, he can flip a script. I could show you better than I could tell you, he keeps saying, and I'm believing it. Chip Kelly's licking his chops. Mostert's speed in space could be our dagger. Can you see it, fam? Here's the hook. One play like that swings a rivalry game, and suddenly Mostert's a Vegas hero. From Miami's shadows to our spotlight. Does that give you chills? Drop your clutch moment for Mostert in the comments. I need your visions. Zoom out. Mostert's journey screams Raider. Undrafted, overlooked, then a star. That's our DNA. Outcasts who fight. His 2020 explosion wasn't luck. It was hunger. Last year wasn't my standard, he admits, and now he's here to fix it. This ain't a retirement tour. It's a revenge tour. Check the tape. 6.0 yards per carry career average isn't fluky. It's skill. Even 2024's 4.4 behind a trash line shows he's got juice. Pair that with Chip Kelly's brain and we're cooking. Super excited for this offseason. He says, Raider Nation, are we sleeping on a gem? The stakes. If he pops, our offense jumps a tier, playoff vibes. If he flops, he's still a leader for the room. Win-win, right? What's your gut saying? Does Mostert's story end in glory with us? Hit me up below. Let's get bold. 2025 playoffs, wild card round. Mostert's on the field 3rd and 6. He takes a pitch, jukes a safety, and boom, 40 yards a house. Crowds losing it, silver and black flags waving. That's the ceiling. Vintage Mostert, stealing a game when it counts. He's not the bell cow, 8 to 12 touches max. But those could be the difference. I'm feeling really good, he's telling us. And his 2023 tape backs it up. 21 TDs don't lie. Chip Kelly's scheme plus Mostert's legs? That's a recipe for chaos. Are you dreaming of January football with me? The twist. It's all about health and fit. One big run could spark a run, pun intended. Do you see Mostert as our playoff X factor? Tell me, am I wild for thinking he's got one more roar left? Time to compare. Mostert's not CMC, not Prime Henry. He's closer to a late career Sproles. Shifty, smart, situational. Career 6.0 yards per carry trumps Sproles 5.0, though Mostert's got pop. Tailored to my run scheme. He says about Chip's plan. This ain't a random signing. Rivals beware. Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos. Mostert's burned them before. That 2020 Green Bay shredding? AFC West DC's remember. He's not the lead, but a 3rd down nightmare. Speed to gash tired legs. Can he hit 700 yards and split roll? I'm betting yes. What's your take? Here's the juice. He's a depth piece with starter upside. I could show you better than I could tell you. That's a promise. Does he scare our division? Drop your rival trash talk below. Let's flex. Penultimate vibe. Mostert's leadership seals it. 2 Super Bowls, 34 TDs, a decade in the trenches. He's seen all. Chip on my shoulder, he says, and young bucks like Zamir White are listening. This ain't just a player. It's a culture boost for the Las Vegas Raiders. Imagine training camp. Mostert grinding, showing the kids how it's done. Super excited to show my work ethic. He's preaching. That's the vet presence we've missed. Someone who's punched the clock and won. Does that get your blood pumping, Raider Nation? The build-up, every rep, every cut. He's proving 2024 was a blip. One breakout game. Say 80 yards and score, and we're believers. Are you ready to crown him our unsung hero? Tell me, how big is Mostert's impact off the field? All right, Raider Nation, we've dissected this beast. Raheem Mostert's ours, and I'm freaking stoked. From 2020's heroics to 2023's TD barrage, This guy's got pedigree, and 2024's dip ain't the end. It's the fuel. I could show you better than I could tell you. He's roaring. 2025 is canvas, and we're the audience. The final hook. He's depth with dazzle, a leader with legs, and a Raider through and through. Chip Kelly's scheme. Mostert's hunger. Playoffs or bust, fam. Will he hit 600 yards? Steal a game? Mentor our future? I say all the above. What's your bold call? Hit the comments. Before we bounce, let's lock it in. Smash that like if Mostert's got you hyped. Subscribe for more Las Vegas Raiders news. And share this with crew. Let's get the nation buzzing. I'll be back with more updates, so stay tuned. Until then, keep it silver and black. Raiders for life.